Yes, today we're going to cover the latest in the comedy news.
But that's a specific guy, though, right?
There's a bunch of them. They're all Irish and British. Whether you agree with them or disagree with them, like all of them are invalidated because you're yelling at the man while he's on stage. Really excited to see that. Salutes to Mike Epps. Day. I got him represented on the wall. He signed that right there. One day I will work with the OG. You put it out in the ether and then it will just come back to you. You know what I'm saying? So one day I'm going to work with Mike Epps. I love y'all. Thank you for supporting. Once again, the Patreon is launched. If you do want to watch my comedy special right now, you can do so. It's only $10 and you can get it as part of the subscription fee. So like if you subscribe to the Patreon, you can get it that way, or you can just buy it outright for $10 that way. Once again, for transparency, I will release the comedy special for free on the YouTube once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So you can also just hit the subscriber button and just do that. You can support that way, whichever way you want to support. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that. I don't necessarily use it the way everybody else does, but I'm there if you want to find me. AKA Black Zeus is the person to find on those platforms.
Hey yo, it's Black Zeus, the podcast, season 5. Welcome to the show where we talk about life, talk about the come up, and sometimes we fight. But in the end, it ain't a thing, cause we ain't trying to be right. We just old new niggas with another podcast.
Shut the fuck up and sit down real fast. It's Black Zeus, the podcast, season 5, episode 5. Stay alive or die in the streets. We got shit to talk about, bitch. We trying to eat. Shut the fuck up, nigga. This is a comedy podcast. I'm not a rapper, so don't be judging me, telling me I'm not a rapper. I know I'm not a rapper.
Podcast season 5.
See? It's West Side, nigga. West Side. No, that was garbage. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, Black Zeus. Back in the studio, we are here for Black Zeus, the podcast, season 5, episode 5. Bitch! I'm not excited. We got a lot of comedy to cover this week. It's been a really good week for shows. I'm trying to remember what those shows were right now. I guess I should plug some comedy shows. When does this come out? This comes out
28th.
The 28th. You're not alive yet, nigga. You ain't in here, bro. That was a ghost in the studio. But this airs the 28th. And so none of the shows that I got to promote for February make sense anymore. Let me just... Oh, the 29th. I got a show at the Corner Comedy Club on the 29th. So that's Thursday, the day after this airs. And that's it for February, bitch! It's been a very active week. It's been a very active week. Very active month for comedy. Before we settle into all the comedy shit, let me actually get this properly started. Hello, beautiful people of this podcast. Welcome to all the returning beautiful people. You too can be beautiful people. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button and come back next week. But we're not begging, because we don't beg over here, my neck. We got talent and patience. So if you fuck with us, hit the thing. Hit the thing, do the thing, leave a thing. But we ain't begging, all right? Actually, you know what's been really fun is turns out when you do anything on the internet, haters, all the motherfucking haters, they all come grrr, like running out of the fucking bushes, bro. It's like, yo, somebody's doing something. Let's fucking I would like to take this moment to say I apologize to absolutely nobody. Suck my fucking dick. We put out this video clip recently where we were talking about this article that we saw on Reddit. Oh my God, did you just mention Reddit? I can't take your opinion seriously. You're on Reddit. Bro, that's literally the mentality of these fucking reet on the internet, bro. You guys are fucking reet. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be more politically correct, so I won't call you ards, but I'll call you reet. And if you combine the two, that's what you are. You bunch of dummies. Fucking people with low self-esteem just sit and like wait like it's their full-time job. Keyboard warrior. You attack something I like. So yeah, we released this video clip where we were talking about this article, and someone made the the argument that podcasts have ruined the allure of stand-up comedy. And for the thumbnail of the article, it was like the article mentioned Tom Segura. So we used Tom Segura's face in the thumbnail. Bro, when I tell you most of these people on the internet are like, it's like, you know how most people don't read? I swear to God, most people don't actually watch videos either, bro, before they hit the comment section. They just see what they see, which is a thumbnail and a headline. And they're like, this is easy. Duh, I must defend the thing that died. Duh, my penis is small. Duh, my pussy's dry. Tito, don't die. That's what it feels like, bruh. Are you guys okay? Do you not listen to any of these famous podcasts where they're like, go get better help? And they give you a promo code and all that shit. They're not real therapists, but they'll do something for you, bro. Seek help. Better help or other. You know? Do you have a real friends group, my nigga? Because all the fucking mommies from Tom Segura's podcast just, this opinion's your fucker. Who gave you a microphone? Doobie-doo-duh. Oh, I wouldn't even trust this guy's opinion. What a dumbass. Obviously, he doesn't research anything. He's black and his name is Black Zeus. Zeus is white. Nigga, I was born in Greece, you dumbass. I'm more Greek than you, and both my parents are African, you fucking bitch. I'm Black Zeus. Deal with it. You fucking flirt. You read. I'm censoring the fuck out of myself. And before I get myself canceled, let's do what we do on this podcast. But before we do that, we got to summon the best producer in the game. Bring in the number one nigga. Summon the nigga. Summon the nigga. The best producer in the game. So good, he's on this podcast with me, a comedian who's been doing it for 13 years that nobody knows. That's it. That's all I had to say about it. Nobody knows me 13 years deep in the game. Because I'm so smart. I'm like, let me just become a good comedian in Canada. People watch that, right? Nobody gives a fuck about comedy in Canada. You think I'm lying? Name one. You can't, except for the ones that blew up in America. So shut your goddamn mouth. We trying, all right? We in Canada, but I maxed out the levels here, all right? I got the black belt with all the stripes, my nigga. So we coming out to you. We hitting hard with the podcast this year. We got all new comedy content. We got a show starting up in a month. I might push that, maybe. I don't know yet. I had some really good advice given to me, and maybe we could get some funding for this. And wouldn't that be nice, doing this for 13 years and you and your crew are just doing all this free ass. You niggas get an hour plus a week for free. And then at the end of that, you or actually, I don't only want to focus on the negative shit. Big ups, salutes to all the beautiful people that have been hitting the subscribe button. We started this year with under 200 subscriptions. We are at 444, baby. Get your crystals out, white bitches. Woo! Get your tarot cards. 444, bitch. It's the angel number or some shit. I don't know. White women just got wet. This is 444? Oh my God. Yes. Yes, I'm a white witch. Give me that white pussy. They love my beads and charms and shit. Who am I talking to? But let me get back on track here. I haven't even sparked the joint, and I really should, because it's an indica this week. And nigga, I'm bouncing right now. I'm bouncing off the wall. All right. So let's do what we do. We're a little occult in this podcast. We have to summon a nigga. We gotta summon the best producer in the game, bitch. You could tell who my influences are. You can tell who my influences are. I gotta calm the fuck down. Ladies and gentlemen, Dante's in the studio.
Obama is a mulatto.
What? Is that from something? What is that from?
If you know, you know.
Yo, Obama is a mulatto. Is this a famous video that I missed?
Yeah.
Can you describe it?
That's the one I was trying to find.
Ah, shit. Is it the new video?
Well, it's an old video, but it resurfaced because It's actually hilarious. Like, yeah. If I can find it, I'll
Can you describe it? What the fuck is it?
Okay, so it's this biracial girl,
All right,
and she's doing spoken word.
I'm already like, I can see where this is going. Just based on how you said it. This is some spoken word shit. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh, okay, continue.
So then the clip that's like circulating, it literally starts with, "I am 3/4 massa and 1/4 coon," and then it jumps to Obama is a mulatto.
The person's mixed?
Yeah, they're like biracial. They're like logic.
I'm 3/4 massa? Oh my god, bro. Yo. There's just so much hurt in America, bruh. Holy shit, everybody hurt. Oh my god, this is what happens, bro, when you just don't deal with all the racial tension for generations and generations. You get spoken word. I'm 3/4 massa. 1/4 coon.
Yeah. You know what the poem is?
What?
Confessions of a Quadroon.
Ah, bro, I can't stomach this right now. I gotta light this joint. I got no Kleenex on me. Oh my god, fuck. Oh shit. It's gonna be a long episode of just me fucking pretending like I'm blowing my nose. You know what? Fuck this. I'm cutting. And we're back, niggas. What's up? I laughed so hard my nose started running. No, I don't do drugs. And yes, I'm about to light this joint. It's not drugs. It's just marijuana. Yeah, what the fuck were we talking about? That stupid ass video that you
Yeah.
If you can't find it, don't even worry about it, bro. Because I don't think I could tolerate that. Yo, you gotta pull up the video, nigga. What?
One drop rule shit fades through the American.
Yo, full screen this, you nigga.
Maybe my story is just a little too honest.
I'm Mark Osborne.
This is like the documentary.
No, I don't need to just.
Shed light upon what lactification trauma is. These are the confessions of a quadroon.
Confessions of a Quadroon is absolutely
Bro, I don't. No, nigga, because I don't wanna start hating on a sister here. Spoken word to me has never not felt and sounded corny. I don't know. I think the coolest I ever felt watching it was the Def Poetry Jam. Do you remember that?
No.
You might be too young. Def Comedy Jam, obviously.
Yeah.
So at one point on black television, they were trying to do deaf everything.
Yeah.
So they did deaf poetry. And I think Most Def hosted it at one point. Bro, there's some like Kanye. I remember Kanye's being fire. That's really the only one that I can really remember right now.
That's crazy.
Cookin' Soul has a really fire fucking mix of a lot of these. But yeah, what you been up to, nigga?
Not much. Just been chilling.
This is where the podcast goes downhill. I started smoking. I would be like,
I watched Avatar. Avatar dropped.
nerd ass nigga.
Yup.
I watched it too.
This guy's watching it when I showed up today.
Yeah, but you know, I gotta be the one to portray. There can't be two nerd niggas. It's outwardly nerd niggas on the podcast. Everybody knows secretly I'm a nerd nigga. I watch wrestling, bro. I'm more nerdy than you will ever be. Nah, nigga, you play frisbee. Don't even get at me with this shit.
Yeah. So you're saying frisbee is less nerdy than wrestling?
No, I'm saying frisbee's more nerdy than wrestling.
So that would make me more nerdier.
Well, I
than
know
you.
that's why, because I was downplaying me,
Oh.
and then yeah.
Okay. I thought you were upping yourself.
No, I was.
You said that I'd never be as nerdy as you.
At first, I said that.
Okay.
But to, like, you know what? I won't even say, because you're still being active, you know?
Yeah.
So I got to give you
you're
more
just
points
sitting
than me.
down.
I'm just sitting down watching.
A fake sport.
It's not even a sport. It's entertainment.
Yep.
Look, at least I can admit that shit. Can you admit that frisbee's lame?
No.
See, go fuck yourself, nigga. But you can be a part of something and still know that it's lame.
It's not lame frisbee. It's ultimate
not-
frisbee.
Are you getting ready? Is the league starting up soon? The weather's coming back.
It's a year-round sport. You play
Y'all
indoors.
niggas play indoors?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas taking up real stadium space for fucking frisbee?
Ultimate Frisbee. Get it right.
Oh shit. You know what though? Let's talk about Avatar for 5 seconds.
Sure.
Because I know there's nerd niggas out there. Again, this is a comedy podcast, but we be watching shit. Damn, this joint's getting me. I feel like enough people grew up on Avatar, The Last Airbender, and know what it is and shit.
Yep.
Mixed reactions. You finished it, no?
Yep.
I guess I did too.
Yeah.
What did you think? Briefly.
Overall, good.
That was the most nerd nigga reaction you could do. Overall, yeah. You just need to do that. Yeah.
Overall, good.
How many nya's? I'm sorry, nigga. I suck. I'm such a bully, bro. But it's only to cover up for the fact that I watched the same shit. It's like, please don't bring me to work. No, not me too. Favorite thing they changed about it. How about that? From going from animation to live action.
One thing I thought that was really sick is when they do the establishing shots of like each place that they go to.
Yeah.
I thought those were done really well. So like when they show Omashu,
Yeah.
it looks sick. When they show the Northern Water Tribe, it looks sick. You know what I mean? Like,
So do you think the visuals? You would say the visuals stood out the most to you?
the visuals, the bending, I'm still a little bit iffy on. Like the fire is pretty straightforward.
I like the way they look though. I thought that was the best they could really do. The water bending kind of looks whack. Like the water bending looks.
To me, earthbending looked the wackest. I don't know why. Like it just seemed like the rocks were just kind of
But the
floating.
hits still look like they hit. Because if you notice when they did the water bending and shit, like it just looks like
the
it
water
got
doesn't
splashed
even
with
look like
water.
it's there.
It
Yeah.
looks like there's no impact.
Yeah.
And even like, you just,
Okay.
little wrist fucking
Yeah.
flicking the wrist.
The air actually, I like what they did with the air because it's like you can see it, but also you can't see it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did it. Yeah. Firebending, obviously, probably the easiest one for them to pull off.
Yeah.
Airbending, I think, looks the coolest. Firebending looks the coolest visually.
Firebending looks the coolest.
But that's a given.
Yeah.
I kind of like the earthbending, though. We'll see what they do with the metal bending.
Yeah.
You know what looked like shit, though? The lightning.
The lightning didn't look too bad, though.
It's Avatar The Last Airbender with chubby Asians. Yo, you could tell that cartoons are unrealistically drawn because they couldn't find not one person that had the body type of anybody from that goddamn show. Shout outs to all those people on the show, though. They're getting money. And the show was decent. I'll give it like a 6 to 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'll watch more. There it is, everybody. I'm a nerd ass nigga. I watch wrestling and fucking Avatar. Jesus Christ. Now your comedy opinion means nothing. Shut the fuck up, bitch ass niggas. I've been doing comedy for 13 years. You know what I'm sick of? You know what fucking sucks? The internet right now is run amok with motherfuckers talking about comedy, and none of you bitch ass motherfuckers are in it. None of y'all, bro. There's very few.
None of them touched the mic.
A lot. Obviously, I'm not talking about the comedians who have podcasts because every comedian has a podcast now. You kind of have to have your own platform. I'm talking about those random YouTube channels, and it's always, yo, what the fuck is going on in Ireland and England, nigga? Is it just me, or is your YouTube page not filled with Irish and hello? And we're here to talk about yes.
No. My algorithm's not like that.
I don't know, bro. It keeps trying to get me to watch fucking Gaelic fucking yes, today we're going to cover the latest in the comedy news.
But that's a specific guy, though, right?
There's a bunch of them. They're all Irish and fucking British, nigga.
But didn't I
The
show you
driest, weakest fucking ones of comedy.
Didn't I show you that one Irish guy where he's like,
Oh, I like to teach it all.
yeah,
Yes.
every goth person
Hello,
like this.
I'm Conor McGregor. Yes, like to teach it all. Shane Gillis is hosting Saturday Night Live. Like to teach it all. Potato. What did you think? Everybody, this is the biggest comedy news. Shane Gillis, the #1 comedian on earth right now. Actually, salute to Shane Gillis, bro. That nigga is hilarious as fuck.
He is.
Definitely grew up around black people. Which I don't think can be said for the majority of the Rogan crew. I don't think those motherfuckers grew up around niggas. They all seem so nigga adjacent, you know? Like Does that make sense? What I just said?
I don't know. I seen Joe dap Black guy up before.
A dap is nothing, bro.
No, but it's how you dap them up.
All right,
You know as much as I. There's a
All right. Joe maybe not the one, but his crew,
like who?
like Ari.
Okay.
The nigga's whole thing was the Amazing Races, bro. That nigga met
Who's
not one nigga until he was like fucking.
Ari
40
was on
probably.
Amazing Race.
No. No. There's no way they would let Ari Shaffir on an ABC show. No way. No. Oh, you're young, bro.
You said Amazing
You're not
Race.
even that much. No, he was the Amazing Racist, is what I said.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said he was on the Amazing Race.
So, like the early days of the internet, like E-Bombs World days. Do you know?
Okay, yeah, I know E-Bombs
World.
Yep.
So like Ari blew the fuck up because his character, like he was really the first like meme guy. He created this series of videos called The Amazing Racist, and when I tell you that nigga was whoo, they were funny as fuck. I can't lie. I was watching them. I was a shit disturbing little fucking. And I'm racist to my bones, nigga. But I hate everybody equally. It's not that white people. No, there's like I just hate everybody. That's why I say I'm racist because I'm honest. How about that? How come everybody is racist but nobody's racist? Which comedian said this? Like Patrice. Everybody's a racist until you ask them. He's like, have you met a racist? Nope. Wait, does racism exist? Yes. He's like, are you racist? Nope. Well, please, somebody show me where racism lives. Because like that, we all have our biases, and that's more what I'm talking about. What the fuck was I talking about though? Outside of that, I went down a rabbit hole.
Racism.
Ari Shaffir. That's
the Great Race.
That's awful. That all we had to say was racism to remember. Oh, Ari Shaffir. That sucks. That nigga.
No, but that's why we.
He's associated with racism. That's the worst. But at the same time, I guess it worked because he's famous. You know?
Yeah.
So he had a series of videos where he would fuck with different races of people.
Okay.
The two ones that I remember the most, man, this is some vile shit, bro. So he went to a mosque. He went to a mosque and went outside of the mosque and set up a table like with merch. And he had a T-shirt that said, "My parents went to Mecca and all they brought back was this smell." Like, bro, like he had a big cardboard cutout of a driver's license with the face cut out. He's like, driver's license photos for $20. Like taxi license photos and all this shit. Like, dude was a fucking menace, bro. And this is the early days of the internet, so cancel culture was not a thing. People were like, yeah. And the craziest one to me was he went to Home Depot with a truck, filled it up with Mexicans, and drove them to immigration, bro. Like he drove them to fucking ICE. Like
That's crazy.
And it's the craziest footage because they're all in the back. He's like, "Yo, I got a job. Can you guys come and do this job? I need you to build the back deck or whatever the fuck." They hop in this truck. And he's driving, and one of the guys like, "Where the fuck you going?" And he pulls into the spot, bro. They scatter like cockroaches. It was crazy. And then eventually he's driving through the neighborhood and they catch up to him and try to beat the car. That was the early days of the internet. Do you think you could do that now?
No.
Right? Maybe. I feel like we're starting to come back around where people are like over this cancel culture and woke shit.
Except like I think with that kind of stuff.
That's too over the top.
No, like it wasn't as like I didn't know about that, and that stuff is probably not gonna circulate the news anymore. You get what I'm saying?
I don't even think it circulated the news ever. It was just a viral.
But viral on the internet. Internet was such like a smaller thing back then. Now,
True.
You do something like that today, you're on
Comedian Ari Shaffir in hot water.
You're on every news station.
Dun, dun, dun,
Exactly,
TMZ.
TMZ.
Comedian Ari Shaffir, racist piece of shit.
Well, that's what he did.
Cancel Ari! Well, people are still
He was
trying
on
to cancel
TMZ for the Kobe thing.
Yeah, exactly. People still trying to, like, yo, when it's, I understand in the name of comedy, and I'm never gonna argue against free speech. So say whatever you want to say, but to me, it's like, if you're not gonna be on stage, I feel like the spotlight is even more hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because most comedians get the leeway of like, hey, they said some crazy shit. We'll bring up David Lucas because there's an update to that.
Ooh.
But we talked about it last week, and like obviously he did that George Floyd joke and caught a bunch of flack for that. But that was in the context of a comedy club. We're not going to talk about it just yet. I'm not going to fully get into it just yet. That was in the context of a comedy club, you know? I feel like Ari doing that shit on the internet, like, exposes him to an even, like, it's not just comedy anymore.
Yeah.
And that's where
All
that
the
argument
basketball fans.
stops, you know?
Yeah.
To me, and I'm a comic, but I don't think I would make the argument that it's like, hey, it's all just trying to be funny. It's like, yeah, okay. In the context of a comedy club, I agree with that. But if you're trying to do this shit in any other medium, then you're fair game for like everybody to come at you.
Yeah.
It's no longer just a comedy club thing. In my humble opinion, in my black opinion. But yeah, let's do what we normally do on this podcast. If you're a regular, if you're a returning beautiful person, welcome back. I love y'all. If you want to be a beautiful person, once again, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, hit the like, whatever the fuck. We're not begging, but if you like what you like, then do it up. It helps. Also, the Patreon is out there if you want to support it in any way. There's a bunch of tiers, and there's a couple discounted tiers right now with limited spots. Not expecting to sell any Patreon spots for a while, but it's there if you want to support. My comedy special is available on my Patreon shop. You can get it for $10. You can also get it as part of the subscription base in Patreon. But for full transparency, once we get to 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube page, we're releasing the comedy special for free. We are at 444 at the time of this recording. Salutes, much love and respect to all the beautiful people that have hit subscribe so far. You are the original beautiful people. You are the first 1,000, bro. We're still getting there, and we absolutely will get there and then some. Trust me, I'm not worried about that shit. But yeah, let's do comedy recap. This podcast is my side bitch, my side companion to my comedy career. And every week I recap the shows that I've been up to. Since last week's recording, we recorded what? Saturday last week? I had a show that night. Might as well pull up my schedule.
Comedy Bar.
Yeah, we were at Comedy Bar.
The Corner.
I've done a few shows, yeah. So I've done Comedy Bar twice. I've done The Corner. Did I talk about Smokes and Jokes? That was the 17th. So that was Saturday. So we were recording that night. So I didn't even talk about Smokes and Jokes. Damn, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shows that I've done since the last week. All right, which a decent number, but damn, bro. You know what I think about lately? It's like being in New York, man, that 5 shows could be in one night. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's been times where I've had like 3, 4 shows in a night because proximity to Toronto. It's the biggest comedy scene in Canada. So it's doable out here, thankfully, but like not to that extent and not that consistently.
Yeah, like that 3 shows a night doesn't happen that often.
Correct.
Whereas you could do 5 shows a night every night.
Now I'm also very grateful that I've gotten to like headliner status.
Yeah.
And like I'm really not doing sets at least like shorter than like 10, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that those are headline sets, but I'm more doing now like 30, 40. Nobody's really got hour. Like I kind of want to create a platform for comics that can and need to work on an hour. So I've been shopping some shit around the city.
Yeah.
I have a few shows that I want to start.
Yeah.
So, we're talking about that live show. That'll be fire. I think that'll be April.
Okay.
Probably maybe second week of April. Just finalizing that shit, and I'm gonna start kicking into gear for a promo on that. Talking to another comedian about starting a show in Toronto. And then I want to start a 3rd show in Toronto also. So this, I don't know if this is going to be monthly, bi-monthly. We'll see. It's going to be a lot to manage, but I think it's very doable. So let's start with Smokes and Jokes. Like all these shows have been fire. I was at Comedy Bar. Strangely, I'm not at Comedy Bar, which is west end of Toronto. Go check them out. Bloor and Ossington, just between Ossington and Dovercourt on Bloor, if you're in the Toronto area. So I did this show, Smokes and Jokes, a Comedy Bar, put on by Cannabis Comedy Festival homies and associated with the cafe dispensary out there. The show was fire. I'm very grateful. I love the weed related stuff. I have so much of it so that I've kind of put it on the back burner. What I've been working on a lot lately is like relationship, love, sex, all that stuff. Because I haven't really, I've had so much to say about that over the years, but now that I've really developed my voice on that stage, like I'm like, yo, let's tackle all these fucking things that I've had bits and pieces for. I've been amassing like this set that I probably will just do sex, love, and all that, and relationships and all that stuff. But it was fun to go back to the weed shit, and I have a bunch of new weed stuff. My fucking Trudeau weed stuff, like pretty much. Like, was that I brought you to that one to film?
Yeah.
So we filmed that one. Okay. Did I bring you to another comedy bar show? No, right?
Way before.
Way before.
Yeah.
That was in the same room?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The only thing I regret is not bringing you back to comedy bar. What I didn't realize was the
Other room.
the other room. I was in the other room, so that would have been nice to get footage there. But salutes to Smokes and Jokes. They put on great shows and they do them regularly in Toronto, so be on the lookout for that. Laughing Stock. That show was a Thursday show, and I didn't really know, like, a Thursday, and there was a big sports game, like hockey game. And
You said it was
Toronto's a hockey-
Raptors.
Was it Raptors?
That's what
No, I
you-
think that
you-
was...
when did you call me?
No, that was the 22nd.
Okay.
The Raptors was the 22nd. There was a big hockey game on the 20th. But they packed out the room, and again, like fun little crowd, mostly white audience. It's Canada. What are we gonna do? But now, like, yo, yeah, I think you've seen it, bro. I don't hold back anymore. I finally figured out, bro, because bro. I don't know why I've been saying bro so much lately. Bro. It's annoying the shit out of me, bro. I'm just grateful that I found my voice to the point where when I go on stage, like I'm analyzing and making, it's almost like AI, bro. Like it's not AI because it's natural. Like it's
Yeah.
actually what is, it's natural.
It's just I.
It's I, yeah, it's I and I. Like I'm doing so many calculations. And then because now I have the experience and just the confidence, like there's just a mixed bag of shit. Like I finally hit a place, and it's usually like the 10-year mark from all my OGs and from the people that I've talked to that are around the 10-year mark. It's usually around that time where you really start to figure, like you figured it out at this, or hopefully, you know, because there's a lot of y'all 10 years plus that ain't figured shit out. But who am I to shit on your dreams, you know? Surround yourself with yes men or women. Yo, what a good set. What a good set. Oh, yo, you had a good set. You killed him tonight, bro. And it's like fucking 1 laugh, 3 laughs. Nothing consistent. Just a lot of delusion. Anyways, it's too much of the villain. Let me smoke this joint and calm my ass down. You notice how I calm the fuck down? I'm just grateful that I hit this point, bro, where, bro, I'm just proud of myself, man.
Yeah.
I'm better than I could have ever imagined. And I knew that I would be good, but whatever you're doing in life, whatever you're into, just stick with it. Eat the lumps, eat the shit. It's like, take your lumps.
Take your bumps.
I think it's take the
that
lumps.
sounds like cocaine.
Yeah, right? Now we're talking about coke. Take your lumps, eat your shit, and just smile in the face of the bullshit. Because honestly, whatever people are projecting onto you is just outward projection of whatever the fuck is happening inside of them. You know what I mean? And I don't need to go down that rabbit hole again. Watch last week's episode. I just did a show with someone who fucking is not a fan of me. Who gives a fuck? Bitch ass niggas. Like, is that gonna stop you from fucking doing what you're here to do? Whatever that is. Figure that shit out and don't let anybody get in your path. And just be honest with yourself. Surround yourself with people who are honest. Don't surround yourself with yes men, because that's what creates villains who have to talk and expose all this bum ass shit. Niggas like salute the OG Corey Holcomb. Nigga, salute Chappelle, bruh. Because Chappelle is still one of the guys talking real shit out there. Just because Corey said some shit, that doesn't negate everything that Chappelle has done and is doing still. He's still one of the guys, bro. Like, find real shit. Big up real shit. Find real artists and big them up. I don't know, turn off your phone every once in a while. Now I'm going down a fucking goddamn woke tirade, nigga. Shit.
It's called the Diatribe.
Diatribe. Hotepper. Smokes and Jokes went into Laughing Stock. That was a fun ass show. Shout outs to Max. And I gotta get this. Mitch, Max and Mitch, my nigga, remember their names. This weed hasn't got me out yet. I did All Out Comedy on the 22nd once again, Ig Comedy Bar. This was in the cabaret space though. Just my boy Justin put that show on. Sold it out Fire show. This was damn near all black. There's some white people sprinkled in there, some Asians. You know what I mean? A nice little Toronto medley, Toronto spring salad. Yeah, I've just been pretty much. What was the show that I went on that riff on? I think you were at that one. I pretty much went on this riff with the crowd, blaming them for the reason why no Canadian artists.
There might have been Comedy Bar.
Yeah, well, it was Comedy Bar, but I think it was the night that you came to. It might have been Smokes and Jokes, where I was like, we can't get famous out this motherfucker because of you. That's why everybody has to go to the States and all that shit. I made it funny and stuff, but like, I gotta make sure that I go back to and watch that the set and write that shit down. Because I really liked, that just came from a genuine place. And it's me, so I punched it up like on the fly and it was funny, but I'm like, yo, I need to go down that road.
Yeah.
Like, I've been slowly talking about this on stage, just like, but again, I'm a comedian, so the whole thing is about making shit funny. I never want to go up there and this is a point I'm trying to make to the people. Listen here, people. That's the officer that touched me on the penis, people. You know that video?
No.
Get your hand off my penis. That's the officer that touched me on the penis, people. I see you know your judo well. What am I being arrested for? Having a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? You have no idea what I'm talking about. This Australian dude that's getting arrested, bro. There's like 4 cops that surround this dude. This is a classic meme video. There's like 4 cops that surround this white dude. Pull this shit up, please. Damn, what do you search though? Get your hand off my penis. Australian man arrested. Type that in. And if that doesn't pull it up, I don't even want to type in "get your hand off my penis" in the search bar because
Don't worry.
that'll pull up undesired results. Yes, full screen this shit.
Me that I could speak.
These cops are arresting this white dude.
We're not assuring anything.
We're not assuring anything.
Look, I'm under what?
Pause this for a second. Pause this. Like, pay attention to how he fucking manhandled this one dude, like 4 or 5 cops around him, just the whole time. They're trying to grab his wrist and shit. I see you know your judo well. Yo, this guy's a hero. Play.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Pause.
Why did you do that?
This is Democracy Manifest. That's so white as shit. You know?
It's so funny. They always bring that up. You know what I mean?
I say this guy's a hero, but I feel like he just finished calling someone the N-word inside that thing, wherever he just walked out of. What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, whenever a white person gets arrested, like, this is your law at work. You know what I mean? Like, they always blame the system.
This is the system. This is what happens when you let the system run amok, people. Let this play out. It's only a minute long.
For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal?
A succulent Chinese meal?
Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well.
Yo, cut it. That's it. They get him in the car because he allows them to. This is the type of motherfucker, you ever see those videos when guys get tased and they don't go down? You know that black motherfucker? Yeah. I'm gonna get you, bitch. Yo! That's one of the scary. I'd imagine as a cop, that is one of the fucking scariest things that you could be witnessing.
Yeah.
You just tase, and you're a white cop, so you just tase a big black motherfucker, bro.
Well, did you recently see that video of this cop had already arrested a guy, put him in the car, and then
I did.
And then Acorn fell and hit the top of the car.
Bro, I did see that. Yo, if you're that twitchy, if you're that afraid, or maybe hateful of different shade of people, like, it's either that he's a scaredy motherfucker, bro.
Afraid. For
That
sure.
nigga was scared out of his goddamn mind, bro.
Yeah.
But I question, and again, I'm not trying to fucking make this about race or whatever. It was a black kid in the back. Had it not been a black kid in the back, and that Acorn fell on a cop car, this dumb piece of shit, blasted the car.
Yeah, and
Like,
the partner as well.
Bro, and did you see him like crawl? Like,
Yeah, he's like, I'm hit.
I'm hit. He wasn't even hit. You fucking you dumb Jeez, bro.
Yeah.
So an Acorn falls on the cop car. This kid is handcuffed in the back. An innocent kid, by the way.
Yep.
He didn't do anything. So
That's what I'm saying. He's definitely afraid.
bruh. So an Acorn lands. The cop crawls away. Radios in. I'm hit. Starts blasting the car. I think he fired like 11, 12 rounds in the car.
emptied the
More than
clip.
that.
He
bruh.
emptied the clip.
And then his partner, he tells his partner,
Yeah.
who's a female cop, so thankfully it was a female because she has bad aim. I'm joking, ladies. Jeez. I keep letting this joint go out. I'm done. Empties the clip. That kid, bless his heart, smart. He's like, he played dead. Because he's like, he knew. He's like, yo, it's white cops, bro. If I don't play dead, they're gonna fucking. But
So he survived.
bro, none of the bullets hit him.
Wow.
None of the bullets hit him.
Wow.
Alhamdulillah, bro. None of the bullets
I
hit
thought
him.
they murked him.
But nah, bro. None of the bullets hit him. An Acorn fell on the car. This dumb ruh. Dumb. You
He
shouldn't
just
be a
played
cop,
dead.
bro. You bitch. And you're supposed to protect people and you almost take innocent lives. You fucking bitch. Like, that's fucking whack. This is not a reflection of all. Are you talking about all? Comment section, bleep, blorp, bleep, blorp. So yeah, that was the next show. Shout outs to Justin for running All Out Comedy. He runs that monthly, so be on the lookout if you're in the Toronto area. Then I was in Hamilton on the 23rd for Smooth Comedy, run by Kim and Darren. Kim is a dude. Salutes to that, and like he makes it work, nigga. He has girls around him all the time. You know, if you're a dude named Kim, you got to make it work or just fall to it. He didn't fall to it. He's like a established actor. You know what I mean? So can't really.
Is he Korean?
No, he's a white dude.
Oh.
Yeah, shout out to White Kim. It's spelled KYM also, so it's got a cool fact. I don't know what the fuck.
Cool factor.
Quick like that cool fact.
Spelled with the Y.
Do people still even say cool anymore, nigga? That was probably the most uncool shit.
People say cool. I say cool.
Assalamu alaikum, my nigga. And they run Smooth Comedy monthly. When I tell you this was like salt and pepper chicken audience, bro. Like, and I rock that shit, bro. And this is what I'm saying. Going back to that earlier thing where it's like, I'm so grateful that I've become like the comic I've become. Because it doesn't matter what the makeup of the room is, bro. This is why I really need to start going out into the world now. I need to start hitting like real black scenes.
Yeah.
I want to do Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory, bro. I want to go do the Comedy Cellar. I know it's not a black room, but like, nigga, it's New York. Like, I just want to be hitting rooms. I want to go to Chicago and run comedy in Chicago. Like, I want to go to Atlanta, nigga. I want to go to fucking Florida, nigga. I want to go to where niggas is at. Because they ain't in Canada. And I'm still going to be performing for white people, bro. You everywhere. But I want to go to where the Hispanics is at. I want to go, bro, we got to go to Texas. Texas, nigga. Mexican OT.
Is he Texan? Yeah, he's Texan.
He's in Texas.
Okay.
He's Mexican. Yo, Mexican.
Tex-Mexican?
Tex-Mexican? I don't fucking know. Mexican OT. The nigga
He's
rolls his R's.
Texican.
Texan? No, nigga, you got really excited. He's Texican. You gave me
don't
the
know.
wink of the gun. Carlton ass nigga. Yeah, bro, it's just time to get the fuck out there.
Yeah.
Because I don't sugarcoat who the fuck I am. I don't need to. When I was a weaker comic, I felt, it's an all-white room. Let me fucking do the jokes that I know will work. Like, bro, I say nigga. I look them in their white soul, bro. Nigga. You know, I do dial it back though, because it is crazy. I just be up in a white room, nigga. But no, like I do my jokes my way, and it doesn't matter, and it translates, and they're laughing hysterically, bro. Like this is, fuck yeah, nigga. Stay at it, whatever you're doing, bro. Just stay the course. Don't let these bitch ass niggas try and make you fold, nigga. Fuck that shit. Drink some water. Yeah, that's the comedy recap for the week, bro. That was a bunch of shows. Bro. That was a comedy recap, bro. Ugh. I gotta do a counter, bro. Anyways, we'll do a little comedy news. There's actually updates to shit that we talked about recently. So I'd like to talk about that. Just last week we talked about comedian David Lucas, who I brought up earlier in the episode. Kill Tony fame. Black comedian, got famous on Kill Tony for roasting. Got really good at roasting. Or got really known for roasting, I guess. He's a really sharp roast comic. That was too much. I'm not smoking weed next week.
He's a roasting.
Yeah, yo, bro.
Good at roasting.
Bro, I'm not smoking weed on this shit no more, bro.
You guys should check out his roast.
Oh, and I keep saying bro. Like, what is this bro strain? Nigga? Oh, shit. That was awful. Anyways, David Lucas was on stage. He released this clip himself, and he was riffing with the crowd. This guy was saying some shit to him, and he's like, man, why you gotta show these good white people the reason why George Floyd got his neck kneeled on? He made that joke. The crowd, mixed reactions, mostly gasps and fucking upset black people. The white people were loving it. And then eventually throughout the clip and the show, all the black people got up and left, like slowly by group by group. And we talked about it last week. What were you going to say?
Well, even in one of the clips we were watching, he was saying that some of the, and this is the point that I made last week, some of the black people left because the group was leaving.
Yeah.
But then afterwards went back and dapped them up.
Yeah, dapped them up. He's like, yo, be real with me, dog. You fuck with me, right? And then like one guy dapped him up, be real with me, man. You fuck with me. He's like, yeah, I fuck with you. Yeah,
why'd
man,
they leave?
That group, because that group pressure. I don't know, because they want to be upstanding citizens. I think we won't go too heavy into this because we covered this last week on the first part. We'll get to the second part. But our original stance, and I think we both agreed on this, is like if you're in the context of a comedy club, in a comedy room, at a comedy show, nigga, it's comedy. Like, you know what you signed up for walking in the door. You're going to hear shit. And it's not to offend. It's not to offend. I mean, it might offend, but that's not the point. You're in a comedy club. Anyways, that point. But at the same time, you say some shit and some shit happens, you're going to have to stand on it, bro. Like, I don't think a comedian should then double down. No, I think a comedian should, like, it depends on the situation. Me personally, I wouldn't necessarily double down and be like, yo, shut the fuck up, you're all wrong. But I can't apologize for some shit that was done in a comedy club.
The best thing you could do is just chill for the 3 days that it's gonna last.
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Deal with it on the back end.
Yeah, like, but you won't. People are gonna forget about it.
So essentially, what happened was David Lucas, who's a shock comic, you know, like this nigga literally said it himself. He's like, I'm a shock comic.
He said, I'm a troll.
Yeah, he said I'm a troll. That's what he called himself. So he went on an apology tour, you know, and I don't know, I feel like some shit happened. Like
it got to him.
I don't think it's just that it got to him.
Someone
I think
got
that
to him.
someone, because we live in a day and age of like doxing and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like, not to make this corny, but like The Rock in wrestling, he showed up in wrestling and did some shit with some storyline, and all the fucking fans got so mad that The Rock's daughter got legit death threats sent to her. Now, who's to say that those people were actually legit serious about all this shit? The wrestling fucking nerds are deranged. Like the fact that you would send death threats to a man's daughter. But that's what I'm like, we're working with the internet here. Mm-hmm. I would imagine maybe somebody got to him. He says some foul shit, but it's in the context of a comedy club.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that he's the one that posted it. So it's not even like it's a viral clip that went around.
Yeah.
Like that came from like people's cell phone footage.
Mm-hmm.
He posted it.
Yeah.
So for them, like, the first thing he said is, I got a call from George's family, which I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I completely get that. And he says himself that he doesn't apologize for he can't apologize for making the joke. But if that's the case, then I think that he should have just left that the case. He then went on a whole apology tour. That's what makes me think. Because he's either being a hypocrite or something legit, like, because if someone's threatening you or your family or some shit like that, like, bro, like, I'm not big enough to be like, no, bro, I'm gonna stand on the fucking joke like that. Like, I'll protect my people to the best that I can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. How do you feel about this?
Well, I don't really know, like, if he's threatened. Like, they might have threatened him or his family.
That's
which
legally or just physically.
Yeah. Like, I don't really know what I would do in that situation, right? I've never been in that situation. I hope I don't end up in that situation, you know, inshallah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
see, and that's the thing too. Like, he took that risk. He said what he said.
Yeah.
And like, I get it. It's a riff, so it's in the moment. So it's not like it was a joke that was pre-written.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still like, I don't know, man. I got to stand behind the fact that it was in a comedy club.
Yeah.
So you can't go back on that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do throw out something like that, like, I don't think I would say some shit like that, because in my mind, I'm like, is it even worth the potential fucking this? Like, you know what I'm turning into a...
But also, it was worth it. But then he went and posted the clip. Because if he never posted that clip, would it have been such a big story?
True.
Because people would have just walked out. There may have been some reports here and there.
True.
But the clip that's circulating is from his own channel, which means he edited it, uploaded it.
Yeah. Another theory I have too is, because remember he said that black people don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know why, but I don't have many black fans.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I said last week, is my idea behind that is that he got famous off Kill Tony. It's not in black Kill Tony's not in black culture. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's the Austin comedy audience, and he got known for doing shock, like, that's like some white boy. That's a white lane mostly.
Okay.
Not that there's not like shock black comics and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, David Lucas is a shock black comic, but again, look at what he's saying. He's like, black people don't fuck with me too much. That lets you know something. Black people don't really fuck with that.
Yeah.
That fucking.
Also,
black people don't want to hear that shit mostly. You know.
But also,
they're sensitive to that.
A lot of the outrage that was coming to him were people that weren't even there.
Yeah. Again, it's the woke fucking.
Yeah, but like
the woke people that don't even pay attention to comedy.
Exactly.
So don't even want to
like
factor that in.
15 people walked out, but now
that's even that
thousands of people are now DMing him, even though there wasn't even that many people in the show.
But that's why it's even weird. Like, that's why I truly think something must have been fucking truly threatened on him, legally or physically, for him to go back on his bro. Kill Tony, the guy that got him famous. When that Stop Asian Hate shit was happening, Kill Tony said a bunch of shit that got him in they tried to cancel him, and he never once apologized.
Yeah, he stayed silent.
He stayed silent.
Yeah.
I think this is another theory, right? Because he like, how can he be a black comic in America and not have a black audience? If that continued to spiral, that's a bad look. All the black people in your crowd walk out. You're saying publicly that black people, wait, let me get this out. All the black people in your crowd walk out. You're already saying publicly that black people don't fuck with you on a larger scale. If you're trying to fucking build up that fan base, I would imagine this is a move that you would have to make. Because now you're the nigga that's like anti-George Floyd or whatever the fuck. Whatever people are now building the narrative around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not, what were you going to say?
That's 15 people that walked out, and 5 of them dapped them up afterwards. So maybe 10 people were the ones cheesed.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. It's weird. And then he went on that Willie D podcast. He's going on a whole apology tour. So I'm wondering, bro.
He's just zip it. If he had
well,
just
zip
left
it, but also like going on that podcast is it's gonna get him followers, or at least it's riding the coattails of the. Or not the coattails, but riding the
wave.
The wave of the story, you know?
Okay, so then if he's riding the wave, and the wave is big, he's probably going to get more heat for it. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Apologizing for jokes told on stage in a comedy club.
But he's not apologizing for that.
That's the weird part. You can't, like, so I apologize if I hurt your feelings, but I don't apologize for the joke. It's like, no, that's what you're apologizing for.
Yeah.
I'm apologizing because I hurt your feelings because I joked about your family.
He's apologizing for how they feel.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's
not
like,
for the joke.
But if that's the thing that you were going to be concerned with, then you're like, as quick as you are, you got to be that much quicker to recognize, it's like, oh, maybe don't say this. Maybe riff on something else.
Yeah.
Or stand on business. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the David Lucas update. What the hell was the other shit? Yo, we'll skip the other shit because how much time in are we right now?
56.
We're 56 minutes in. Do we want to cover? All right, just because Chappelle's on the wall, and Chappelle hasn't been on the wall in a while. There's an update. There's another comedy news update. So Corey Holcomb's been running amok on his podcast. Salute to the OG.
He's not running amok. He's uprooting
the game. Yeah, ever since that Cat Williams shit, I feel like he's been going even crazier. But the 5150 podcast from Corey Holcomb seems to have always been like, this is who Corey seems to be. And he went on his show a few weeks ago and it went viral. It's like talking about how Dave Chappelle's been bombing in the comedy clubs. We talked about it on a few episodes back. And it's weird to me how people took that story too, because it's like he wasn't saying that Dave's a bad comedian. He's saying like, but he was saying that Dave was going around throwing his weight around, doing 2 hours and just telling like stories, but not telling jokes. And just kind of feeling it out. And if we know, like, if you know Dave Chappelle and his comedy career, if you watch Chappelle's show, like, damn, bro, all the box sets are right there. Season 1, 2, and the illegal season, season 3. You know Donnell Rawlings. That's like his right hand. I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah.
I can't even do the voice. So I'm rich, bitch. I can't. Like, can you try to do the voice?
I have to hear it again. I'm rich, bitch.
That was better. That was better, but that was not.
I have to hear it.
So that dude, Donnell, who's also a comedian from DC. That's where Dave Chappelle is from, Washington, DC. That's where they started comedy together. Donnell's been opening for Dave forever. Like when I saw Dave back when he first started to come around before the first Netflix specials dropped, and he was running that material. I saw him in Toronto at the Danforth Music Hall. And Donnell was opening for him. He did like 20 to 40 minutes to open for him. And he crushed, bro. Like I remember being like, wow, I've never actually seen his stand-up. That was really good. So I haven't seen much of his stand-up since. Maybe clips here and there. But I don't think he's ever released a special or...
He just did.
He just did.
2024.
It's out?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I'll try and watch that. I still have to watch Mike Epps' new special that just came out.
That's on Netflix too?
Yeah, it just dropped on Netflix. I'm really excited to see that. Salutes to Mike Epps. Day! I got him represented on the wall. He signed that right there. One day I will work with the OG. You put it out in the ether and then it will just come back to you. You know what I'm saying? So one day I'm going to work with Mike Epps, with Corey Holcomb, with Dave Chappelle, barring, they don't... because like, fuck. I wonder now if I'm being like, I want to work with Corey Holcomb, that Dave Chappelle's like, fuck this nigga. But no, so Donnell Rawlings, who's Chappelle's opener, who's a comedian in his own right, who goes and does shows and all that stuff, took offense to the fact that Corey said that Dave's been bombing. And Corey showed up to the Laugh Factory this past week, and TMZ was in the room because it's a fucking Hollywood, so they're in every room. Oh my God, that sounds really annoying, bro.
Yeah.
That's like Corey was even talking about on his podcast. He's like, that's why I don't like to go in them Hollywood rooms.
Yeah.
Because them TMZ people just be in the room and they get all of you, or whatever the fuck he said. And he was right, bro. Someone just like from their phone footage got the whole thing. Corey's up on stage and he's doing a set. Donnell's in the back of the room. And from the description, go watch Corey's podcast because we're not them. So we're not going to tell the whole story. But just to break it down, Donnell was finished doing a set. Corey's up next.
Which he had run the light on.
Yeah, apparently he went overtime. Corey said he was hawking his merch and all that shit. Oh, that sucker shit. And they have beef or whatever, I guess. Well, just because Corey said that shit about Chappelle. Donnell finishes his set, runs his time over, leaves, and apparently decides to stay back to watch Corey. Corey is doing his material, and then at some point he says, anybody in Hollywood who's done more than 3 movies has sucked a dick or some shit like this. And from the back of the room, Donnell was like, hey! And this is all on the TMZ footage, and Donnell's just fucking yelling at Corey. He's like, you said that I didn't come up in the fucking streets and da-da-da. I came up in the rooms in Brooklyn. You can't say all this shit. You tell people I'm not funny. I didn't. And Corey's like, I didn't say that. I said you're mild. Bruh, man, Corey just seems like such a guy that you wouldn't want to fuck with comedically.
Yeah.
His riffs are like daggers, bro. Daggers.
He said, "You're ketchup. You're not hot sauce."
Yeah, yo, ketchup. You're not hot sauce. The line that literally put me on the floor, bro. Like tears streaming from my face. You mild. If you was in a mall right now, they put you out on the floor with a little hot dog on your hand, bro. What the fuck? The level of creativity that your mind just has to be like, that's where I'm trying. I'm there in pockets. Corey seems to just live in that space. Corey's been doing comedy for 40 years, bro. And Donnell's been doing it for fucking at least 20. Like, Donnell's a guy.
Yeah.
But what he was saying isn't lies, though, because I don't think anybody really knows Donnell other than for being like Chappelle's opener, for being Ashy Larry, for being I'm Rich Bitch. Like, he hasn't stamped. And this is no disrespect to him. Again, I think he's absolutely hilarious. I've seen him live, and I think he crushes. But I don't know him to be like his own. What's his own stamp? You know what I mean? Like aside from, and that kind of sucks, bro. It feels like it's almost like he's in Chappelle's shadow. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to. I don't know, man. But to go at Corey, nigga, that's just. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
All right. For me as a comic, where I can't be on Donnell's side with this shit is when you're yelling at a comic on stage. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Nothing makes you look more bitch. Like, that's what's weird to me. He kind of loses all credibility. It's like, even the points that he made about Corey, whatever you think, whether you agree with them or disagree with them, like, all of them are invalidated because you're yelling at the man while he's on stage. And then the things that he was yelling.
Should we play the clip?
Yeah, to play the clip. I guess we're just talking about it, but it's like I don't want to play the whole thing because I'm always iffy about this fucking YouTube algorithm. But yeah, we'll play this for a second. MILD, you know hot sauce. You catch up. Salutes to Corey for at least saying that to his face.
Yeah.
Pause for a second. Because the thing that bothers me, bro, is that at one point Donnell says, bruh, I'll say this to your face. Then say it to his face off stage.
Yeah.
Because this looks like bitch nigga shit. And Corey said it on his podcast, but it's like, you are yelling at me in defense of another nigga? That doesn't even sound right. In defense of somebody else who hasn't even publicly said that they were offended by anything that I said.
Yeah.
You know what Chappelle did? Stayed quiet. Is the Donnell, so that looks like it's Donnell's ego.
Yeah.
But play this shit out. Play this shit out.
Are you wrong? I'm talking about, but we at the what is this called? This is the Laugh Factory. We was at the Savoy, you wouldn't be able to be up here that long.
Yeah, it sounds like he mentioned a different play. Like,
get your whole ass down, nigga. I came up in the hardest room.
oh, he mentioned a black room. If this was a black room, I think that's what he was, because he's said this on his podcast. He's like, oh, if this was a black room, you wouldn't be able to say that because they'd boo you off the stage.
Yeah.
I can talk to you straight up. You want to talk about it? You saying I'm mild. You saying I ain't come through the streets or the gutters is straight bull. And if you want to ask somebody, ask the mother that you know what I do. Okay, all right. Listen.
Pause this for a second.
Yeah, someone yelled out Ashy Larry,
Yeah,
bro.
somebody yelled at Ashley, like, bro, that's, yeah.
Oh, imagine, bro.
This is why I'm also like, I've maxed out the Canadian comedy scene, bro. I have gotten as good as I'm gonna be here. I can continue to get better here, of course, but the challenges, like, I gotta now fucking take what I've learned in the dojo and actually, I want to hit up these. I want to go to where niggas is at, bro.
Yeah.
Because I've been like, there's been pockets of niggas up here, bro. Like this show that I don't even want to mention where, but I'm talking about doing a show in a specific type of environment in Toronto with I'm bringing a homie in with me because I think we would be the perfect match. And I might even not even, what am I, Eminem? Might even not even. I might not do this as like a regular room where we bring in a ton of comics. I'm like, let's just do this us because this environment, like a grimy, like I did a show there recently.
Yeah.
And it was like just niggas. Like it was like Scarborough. And I even brought it up, bro. I'm pissed because of course it was the night that I said, don't come to this one.
Yeah. I was supposed to go. And I was like, don't come tonight.
I'm so mad.
You just gotta just
follow
through.
That was so fire, bro. And I even brought it up. I'm like, yo, who's been to none of you niggas been to a comedy show or a comedy club before? Like none of them. But it's like, that's what like they go to like niggas don't go to like squeaky clean clubs, bro. You know what I mean? Like comedy fans do, and not to say niggas ain't comedy fans, but niggas is niggas first and foremost. And they do nigga shit. They in nigga areas, niggaing it up.
Street niggas.
Street niggas streeting it up in the streets. So it was just like, when I did that room and I destroyed in front of them, I'm like, bro, I'd like, and then I love Canada because at least I know like I have performed for every pocket of person. But now I just want to go to where those people exist and the pocket of people are like white people.
Yeah.
I want to try that shit out. Let me see if I could really go down to Florida and like I can't even do Florida speak. John, like
Kodak Black.
Like, yo, bro, I'm not even gonna.
My name Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white.
I'm white. I'm a suburban dude.
I'm a suburban dude.
I want to go to Atlanta. I want to go to Chicago, like I said. Yo, I want to go to LA. Niggas, I want to go to Texas, bro. I want to go to where niggas is at. And then at the same time, I want to go to like the heart of Iowa. We're just like the whitest of white people are manufactured and just and perform, and because I want to test it all. And then I want to go to like, bro, I want to go to China. There's a fucking comedy scene in China, bro. Well, probably won't be able to go to China. Korea. There is actually Singapore, bro. Australia. I want to go to the UK.
Yep.
We'll see if we get any of these places because the world about to crumble. Let's get ready to crumble. But yeah, I don't know, man. Donnell, as much as I love him, it just bitch move is what this feels like. You know what I mean? Don't be yelling at a comic while he's on stage.
And what's funny about this clip here is like Corey's still making the crowd laugh in this moment.
Correct.
So he's still being funny where Darnell's
he literally went that with like, yo, play it until we get to that part. He gets flustered, bro.
Ashy Larry, way to go.
No. That's not fair.
Let's be fair and real.
What do you mean, let's be fair? You're yelling at him while he's on stage.
32. I ripped. You rip lights? I ripped. You actually see me ball.
Yo.
Anybody.
I'm rich,
Anybody that
bitch.
don't know me, I keep it gangster.
This is the joke.
I don't say you bomb. You trying to say
I don't say you bomb.
I
I say you mom.
And that saw. Your is mild. It's mild. You know what? You know what? You know what you're doing now?
You're being provocateur.
You know how to incite people. Ain't nothing mild about my. People look at you. Ain't nothing. If you was at the mall, they'll put you out with your hot dog in your hand.
Yo, stop it right now! Stop it right now!
Bro, I like, what the fuck? My heart would be on the floor. Like, it would be, if that was directed towards me, I wouldn't know what to fucking do. I'd be like, yo, I deserve this. I put myself in this situation. This nigga said if you was in the mall right now, they would put you out with a little hot dog in your hand, bro. What the fuck? Bro. Salute to Corey, man. That's a comedian and a half, nigga. Like, that's like, damn, bro. Damn, that shit's so funny, man. And then, of course, talking about apology tours, Donnell goes on TMZ. Play that shit for two seconds. We'll wrap this shit up in a second here. But Donnell went on TMZ, and he did his little fucking apology shit.
I think comedians nowadays, they're trying to sell controversy over comedy.
Pause.
I wasn't there to watch Corey.
I do agree with him there. A lot of the movement now, because like what social media has done with the clips and all that stuff, the sensational stuff is what.
But this is the thing. Corey is not doing that. So that point is not even relevant to this incident.
I think what he was talking about, I don't think he was talking about his set there.
No, but he's
what
saying
he was talking about is his podcast.
Yeah, but he's not.
That's what I think. I don't know for sure, but
He says comedians. So I think.
But that's what a lot of comedians are doing now. I mean, even us, we're talking about. We're not inciting the fucking.
No, but he's saying that as if that's what Corey's doing, but he's doing comedy.
Yeah.
And then the controversy comes from that afterwards. Whereas some people, they try and get the controversy because then they get big and
Fair
infamous.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Whereas
Yeah.
Corey's just being Corey, and then people are like, oh, why would you say that? You said I'm mild.
Yeah. Like clearly he was in his feels, and he actually goes on to say that in this.
I had performed myself, and I was about to leave, and they announced that Corey's about to perform. And I know that he had said some ill things about Dave Chappelle. I know he said some ill things about some of the openers of Dave Chappelle. So I just sat there, wanted just to see what his take on what he felt.
His eyes are literally going back and forth and looking up, like
they're going.
I sat there and I just waited. And then when he made the comment about that anybody that's done 3 movies in comedy has performed fellatio, I said, wait a minute, I've done 3 movies, right? And I've never been accused of that. And then I also fact-checked his IMDb, and Corey himself has done 4 movies, so I don't think...
Pause.
I think...
This is where he exposes himself. This has nothing to do with... Maybe a little bit to do with the fact that he... maybe it started with the fact that he was talking on Chappelle, but Donnell is so clearly in his feelings. The fact that he just said, I fact-checked.
Yeah.
I went to his IMDb just to make sure that he's done more than 3 movies, which means he sucked a dick or whatever the fuck.
But it's the kinds of the level of movies, because Corey might have done 4
I do not
hood
know
movies.
one Corey. Yeah, like, you know what? Right now, go to Corey Holcomb's IMDb. What movies has this nigga done? Are they actually fucking... Yeah, let's IMDb. What movies this nigga done? What major movies? The Wedding Ringer. Okay.
Dance Flick. That movie's hilarious.
Is it?
Yeah, oh, it's like a Stomp the Yard.
He was on the Cleveland show? That's hilarious.
Yeah, I think he plays.
Kendrick Lamar, These Walls. He was in the music video. Where? I want to find that shit. All right, he's in some shit. It's still funny. Yeah, most of this is all like, Black Circuit shit. You know what I mean? Like Mike. Oh no, this nigga was in Like Mike. That's
Trucker Dad. Oh my goodness.
You know what, bro? That's. I don't think he sucked dick to get on any of these movies, bro. I don't think that was a requirement for any of these movies. Dance Flick. Oh no, not that. You just told me this movie was good. I know
it was hilarious.
You must have been 10 when you saw it.
Yes,
yeah, okay,
2003, 2009.
That's why. I was a little older.
This movie is so funny. What do you mean?
I hate these movies, bro.
It's not actual. No, it's like
I know it's a parody.
Yeah.
Thanks, genius. Thanks. I hated all these, bro. After Scary Movie 2, it was done. It was played out for me.
This is like You Got Served parody.
It doesn't make a difference,
this is so
dog.
Funny.
At this point, how many scary movies have come
Did my
out?
camera just die? That's crazy.
Your camera just died?
Yeah. Well,
did you use it earlier?
Well, I had it set up and then it was on.
No, did you use it earlier today?
No. It was
really?
full. Yeah, it was full charge. But
it was full charge?
Yeah, but I had it on while we're setting up because I had dinged it, so probably used quite a bit there.
All right, well, Dante's off camera for the rest of the episode.
Oh, wait.
Why the fuck did you just salute? Dumbass nigga. That was crazy. Just put your hand out in front of the camera in front of you real quick. There you go. Assalamu alaikum, my niggas. Anyways, that's the comedy news. That's the comedy recap. Let's just fucking do the poll results and get out of here, bro, because the studio's getting hot. I'm going to switch out the monitor, too, because this old monitor heats up, bro. I'm going to bring in that little tiny panel. Mm-hmm. It's crazy that it's the same size monitor, but it's like paper thin. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people of this podcast, welcome. This is a regular segment we do here every week. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, beautiful people. This is poll results every Monday on my Instagram social media feed and on the community page on the YouTube. We post an interactive poll question. We leave it up for 24 hours on Instagram, and we leave it up all week on YouTube because there's just less engagement right now. We're still building the channel. But we let you guys vote, and then we discuss the results here. Damn. This week's poll result does tie in well with something that's going on right now.
Yep.
How far into this episode are we?
115.
We're already 115. All right, let's discuss the actual news story next week because it's. I don't think it's gonna be out of. We'll be out of the loop if we wait a week to talk about it. But let's do the poll results this week. I need them on screen, my nigga. Thank you. I'm yelling at you while they are on screen. Anyways, this week's poll question: with AI art taking over, choose only one of these art forms you'd keep human forever. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen, if you're living under a rock or some shit, but the OpenAI, what's the
Sora.
ChatGPT people?
Yeah.
They announced a video version of ChatGPT called Sora. And this shit literally is freaky, bro. Like, it makes photorealistic shit from text bubbles. Like, you literally type in, this is going to get freaky because once the internet gets a hold of this shit, you saw what happened when the Taylor Swift nude photos and stuff?
They're not nude. It's AI.
It's AI. But like the internet shut that shit down.
Yeah,
like,
real quick.
Real quick because Taylor's protected.
She got them lawyers. I keep looking at the camera. They got them lawyers.
Yeah, they got them lawyers on deck. But the fact that you got that struck off the internet, what's this shit like? What happens when the video stuff gets out there?
Yeah, how do you know it's real?
Well, that's the thing, bro. Like, there's weird little like movements and stuff that if you're really paying attention, you can tell. But you have to really pay. Exactly. Yeah. That's the scary part.
It's not even out yet, and it's this good.
This episode's really long, but we'll cover that news story next week. We'll talk about that. So the options, once again, the question for this week's poll question was Jesus, man. that's that indica, bro. I'm smoking a pink. With AI art taking over, choose only one of these art forms you'd keep human forever. The options were movies/screens, paintings/prints, stage/performance, music/instruments. And before we get to the results, Dante, what did you choose?
I voted to keep music and instruments human.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Well, because all my favorite movies are animated. Like, there's a lot of CGI.
Yeah, but all your favorite movies are animated by people.
Yeah, but
the CGI is created by people.
Yes, but it's still CGI.
And written and voice act.
Yeah, but I'm saying
and directed.
If we're keeping it human, that means it would just have to be like, old, like, early 2000s, just action movies. No, like think of like Transformers. All the Transformers are CGI'd. But like in terms of like what I want to remain human, music, because that comes from within. The soul. I think that's
I am the Undertaker.
I could live with CGI movies, but CGI music, like, nah. To me, that's gotta remain human.
I already don't like the fake instruments. Like, as much as I love what rap is or whatever the fuck, I miss the days where you actually had to bring in a drummer. Not even a drum kit, bro. I don't like the 808. I do.
No,
like, I do, obviously.
Kit.
But any kit, any electronic, once you replace the musicians.
No, the drum kit is like.
Oh, you're talking
like an actual drummer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking, kit drums. Yeah, see, like, that's how we're so far removed that I automatically. I'm so far removed that I automatically associate it with a drum kit, which it is a drum kit.
Yeah.
But
you thought it was the electric
drum kit. This is awful. This is awful material right here. No, I agree with you though. I would keep music 100%. That's the most primal. Like,
yeah,
that shit is literally spiritual. Like,
exactly.
So I don't know. Like, movies. I'm also kind of getting over the whole idea of. I mean, this is maybe a little hypocritical and definitely ironic, saying given that we're going down this memories not memes thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like, who was it? Damn, this might be wrestling related. I think I heard like Kurt Angle say that he has no photos or anything of his career because he doesn't give a fuck about living in the past, reminiscing. And this guy's had like a whole decorated fucking career.
Yeah.
And he's got iconic moments. You think like he would have photos of that shit like in the studio or all over his house and shit. But he's like, I don't like to. It might not even be Kurt Angle, but it's like someone like this.
Yeah.
And ever since I heard that, I'm like, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, because nostalgia is like as bad for you as sugar, I think. It's nice to relive moments, but I think it's more dangerous to like
stay in them.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Mentally, that's like anxiety is what thinking about the future. Depression is thinking about the past. Is that what they say now?
Something like
that's
that.
like the modern fucking.
But I don't agree with that.
Namaste. You don't agree with that?
It's
or do
more
you
than
just say
that.
that you can have because you can have depression and anxiety about either the past.
Yeah, you can have
and the
anxiety
future.
about the past, but they say like anxiety is you're worrying about the future of things that haven't happened yet, and depression is you're worrying about
Dwelling.
things that have happened.
Which, to be fair, that does fit very well. But yeah, there's more to it. It's more complex.
But
than
then
that,
there's
obviously.
also people that can be depressed because they're like, I don't see the future getting better. So they're also worried about the future. Is that depression or anxiety?
That's anxiety.
But it's not. There are some people that think the world cannot get better, so today is just going to be as bad as it is now. But they're sad about that. They're not.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I guess it depends on the emotion that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
I
it doesn't just. They try and make it neat. But it's not that neat.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair. I also go with music. I mean, I don't want fucking. Given what I just said, I think I could tolerate. And you know what I specifically left out of this? I'm like, writing stays human. But like, also on Instagram, you're only allowed to have 4 options because they're bitch.
Yeah.
So I always have to get creative with my options.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine, like, what if I had put writing in there?
What's the movies and screens versus, like, is a screen like a painting as well? Or like, what's a screen?
Like TV.
Okay, TV.
Film and TV.
Okay.
Paintings and prints. So painting, like, actual, like, putting brush, like, ink to canvas or whatever the fuck, and printing.
Yeah.
Like digital art. Stage, obviously, like comedy and all that shit. See, that's a tough one. Because I perform that shit. But, like, I don't even know what music is. I don't even know what life is without music. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, like you can't even.
Like, without, yeah. Huh.
You need music. Everything is music. I keep looking at the camera.
Yeah, I feel like it's just, I feel like life is just more bleak without a human touch to music. I feel like we could tolerate and manage with the other ones being artificial. But yeah,
because you can perform music on a stage. Does that count?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, what I mean by stage is like
Like a play,
plays,
yeah.
plays and performances, like slam poetry.
Obama is a mulatto.
It's a mulatto.
That is the one drop rule.
Yeah, okay, let's get to the results here. 0% said movies and screens, 10% said paintings and prints, 30% said stage performance, and 60% said music and instruments that they would prefer to keep human as an art form over AI. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Music is like so essential to everybody's life.
Yeah.
Interesting though, the people that said paintings, 10%.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, kind of. I didn't pick movies, but
Music isn't for everybody, clearly. You know, there's at least 40% of the people that are like,
yeah,
I could go without music. That's so weird to me though, but I respect it. I don't know. I always thought that music is just so, I feel like even those people that pick the other ones, they don't realize the impact, like, you know what I mean?
The impact of music?
Of the music being the one going all AI. I don't think they realize, like, this should be 100% music, in my opinion. I'm shocked.
Music is the original everything. It's all music. It's all vibes.
Vibes. Yeah, fuck it. That wraps it up. This is a long episode, bro.
Do you want to do the YouTube results or no?
Yeah, I guess. It makes sense. I brought it up. I don't think we had many though. You brought up the wrong thing.
No, it's right
here. Oh, okay, it's right here. Oh, interesting. How many votes did we have? Oh, 7 votes. Okay, it went up.
Oh, hold on. Let me go to the community tab. Just so we have it here. There you go.
All right. With AI art taking over, choose only one of these art forms you'd keep human forever. 29% said movies and screens. 29% said paintings and prints. Nobody said stage on YouTube. And 43% said music. So actually evenly split. Like music takes half of it. Damn, bro, I'm shocked. Because then here nobody said stage. and people wanted to keep TV.
Keep in mind, these are YouTube viewers.
Oh,
They
that makes
need their
sense.
screens.
Oh, that makes sense. Yo, that's interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that dynamic. Yeah. Please continue to fucking vote if you see the poll go up on either the community tab or my Instagram. I'm AKA Black Zeus on social media. We do that once a week, every Monday, right in the morning, and we leave it up all week on YouTube and then for 24 hours on the Instagram. Other than that, let's get the fuck out of here. Dante, there's no camera for you to look at, but where can the people find you?
You can find me online at Shay Dante at CHEZDANTE. Follow your boy.
Why'd you look and point at the camera?
It's to get that energy.
Fair enough.
I'm talking to the audience.
That's crazy.
The beautiful people.
You could tell I'm fucking crashing out. That weed is done. that weed has left my body. I'm AKA Black Zeus on all that good shit. Thank you again to all the people that have been subscribing, commenting, whether it's positive or negative, bro. That shit helps either way. There's a lot of negative stuff because you obviously know it's a lot easier to leave negative shit. But guess what? We ain't brittle bitches up in this place. So that doesn't go to my heart. You guys need better help. My sponsor for this week. No, I'm joking. But yeah, and thank you to the people that have been actually rocking with us and leaving positive comments. Also, we love y'all. We see y'all. And we respond to y'all, actually, because you guys are worth responding to. We're at 444 subscribers right now. Salutes to y'all. Y'all are the original beautiful people. Once again, once we get to 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, we are releasing the comedy special for free. So even more opportunity for you to shit in the comments or leave something nice. Until then, we will be back next week. Have a good one. Love y'all. Peace, peace.
Hey yo, it's Black Zeus, the podcast, season 5. Welcome to the show where we talk about life. Talk about the come up and sometimes we fight. But in the end, it ain't a thing, cause we ain't trying to be right. We're just old new niggas with another podcast.
This is Black Zeus, the podcast, season 5.